معالي
His Excellency Philemon Yang, President of the 79th Session of the United Nations General Assembly, it's a pleasure to extend to you and your friendly country, the Republic of Cameroon, our sincere congratulations on your election as President of the 79th Session of the United Nations General Assembly. We also express our deep appreciation for the efforts made by your predecessor from the friendly nation of Trinidad and Tobago during his tenure. We take this opportunity to also express our deep appreciation to His Excellency Antonio Guterres, Secretary General of the United Nations, for his tireless efforts in leading the United Nations and his unwavering pursuit of upholding and implementing international law in the pursuit of justice and peace, reflecting the United Nations vision of a world where security, stability, peace and prosperity prevail for all. The Sultanate of Oman reaffirms its full support for your endeavors and those of the United Nations in promoting international peace and security. We express our strong commitment to the UN Charter, recognizing the importance of the United Nations in embodying the people's hopes and aspirations for development and a dignified and prosperous life. Mr. President, Oman's foreign policy is founded on a steadfast vision that embraces dialogue and tolerance as a means to address all challenges and issues. This vision aims to achieve peace and build relations based on mutual respect, positive cooperation, and harmony among nations. The leadership, government, and people of the Sultanate of Oman believe in the legitimate and peaceful means to resolve conflicts. Accordingly, Oman calls for an immediate ceasefire and cessation of hostilities in the Gaza Strip, Lebanon, and the Red Sea region. We emphasize the need to address the root causes of these conflicts by ending the illegal Israeli occupation of Palestinian territories and achieving justice for the Palestinian people based on a two-state solution and the establishment of an independent Palestinian state with East Jerusalem as its capital along the 1967 borders. Oman underlines the need to grant Palestine full membership in the United Nations and the genocidal policies carried out by the Israeli occupation forces against the Palestinian people and alleviate their humanitarian suffering. We believe in the importance of stepping up efforts to de-escalate tension and end bloodshed by adhering to reasonable dialogue, the rules of international law, the UN Charter, and international legitimacy resolutions, respecting the sovereignty and territorial integrity of states and non-interference in their internal affairs, ensures that all nations and peoples can live in peace, security, and dignity. Mr. President, Oman continues to advance its social protection programs through a comprehensive system that supports various segments of society, including women, children, the elderly, and people with disabilities, in addition to social insurance and job security programs. This reflects the progress we have made in sustainable development and our ongoing efforts to develop these programs in line with the global best practices while continuing to provide educational, health, and social care for all members of society. Our nation remains committed to supporting and empowering youth, whom we consider the cornerstone of the future and the key to sustainable development. We believe that young people are the driving force behind innovation, growth, and progress. We are dedicated to creating opportunities that enable them to apply their skills and contribute effectively to building a brighter future. Mr. President, Oman underscores the importance of promoting respect and peaceful coexistence among peoples. We call for fighting all forms of discrimination, racism, hatred, and violence. Oman also exerts significant efforts in addressing climate change challenges, reducing emissions, and scaling up investment in renewable energy projects. Our net zero carbon strategy for 2050 is driven by clean energy projects, green hydrogen initiatives, and nature-based solutions. This commitment stems from our belief in the importance of protecting the environment and preserving natural resources for future generations while balancing economic development and environmental sustainability. Mr. President, Oman's development efforts are in line with our national vision, Oman Vision 2040, which serves as the foundation for achieving economic and social development goals and addressing future challenges. In this context, Oman has submitted a second voluntary national report reflecting its deep commitment to the global principles and objectives of sustainable development, highlighting the progress made in various developmental areas. In this regard, we welcome the adoption of the Pact for the Future this year. We commend the collective international efforts that led to this achievement, which outlines a roadmap for the world to enhance international cooperation and effectively address global challenges. Therefore, we urge all member states to commit to implementing this pact, its vision and goals, through fruitful cooperation and knowledge exchange as a path towards achieving a better, safer, and more prosperous prosperous future for generations to come. Thank you for your attention. We sincerely hope that this session will be successful and fruitful. Peace, mercy, and blessings be upon you.